Hello, how's it going, everybody? This is Etho, and we are back again today, guys, with some more Pixelmon. Woohoo! So, what's going on the server? Well, if you look, I'm still broke. We got the kitty cat crew ready last episode to make us some money, but I still got to use them. I haven't really went farming for money too much yet, so I still owe Fedrin 150,000, which is on my to-do list. Don't want to forget about that, but I think the main goal for today, guys, is going to be some light tournament preparation. Aha! So if you haven't heard, there's going to be another tournament coming up here, I think in like a week or so. And this time it's going to be 4 Pokemon, level 45 or less, no legendaries again, but this time we are allowed items, which means we can Mega Evolve something. And also, there's room for other shenanigans with items. But I don't know too much about them, to be honest. So I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to items. I'll have to learn a bit and figure some stuff out. But yeah, I figure let's like try to get 10 Pokemon ready for the tournament or something, and then I'll pick 4 of them. Alright guys, so first up in our consideration here is Metagross, obviously, right? It has the stats of a legendary, but it's not a legendary. Oh, it's so cheaty. And it's a steel type, which I love. You can Mega Evolve it, and it's just crazy, right? You guys are all going to tell me to bring it. I'm telling myself to bring it. And I think everybody in the tournament is going to bring it. Which is why I kind of want to bring Swampert so we can counter it with Earthquake. Or I just started bringing Charmander as another option to counter it, because it doesn't like fire. Yeah, but we've been breeding them for a while, and I was not able to get enormous on any of them. And there's no way we can get ginormous. I think it's impossible until we get enormous Ditto. So I'm not even going to try, right? But out of all the ones I bred, this one I think is the best. So we're going to try level this guy up to 45 and just check him out. Oh, hey, that's a big Hondoon. Okay, plans have changed. Should we Dragon Dance? You think he can take a hit? Or is he going to die here? Let's find out. It's probably a big mistake. Should have just went for a hit and did some damage. But if this works... Okay, he took a hit, but he's going to die next turn. So, Dragon Dance increases our attack and speed. Then we do... Dragon Pulse? Oh, wow, okay, he's fast. Alright, well that was fun. Let's try Xerneas. Xerneas has just been my favorite legendary so far. It's so good against like everything. We're burnt, so fighting's not going to be good now. Night Slash, it's dark type, right? So we don't want to do that. Okay, we got some good damage in here. Greninja is water type. That'll actually wreck this guy. Let's go for this. So we strike first. Oh yeah, he's dead. Another Adamant Orb. I have, I think, 3 of these now. It's for summoning a legendary, so it's not a bad item to get, but still kind of hoping for a Master Ball sometime. Oh yeah! Metania has evolved into Metagross. Nice. Oh, we learned Hammer Arm. Is that any good? The user swings and hits with its strong and heavy fist. It lowers the user's speed, however. Yeah, you know... That's probably better than Pursuit. Okay, our Pharaoh Seed is also going to evolve now. We're going to evolve 3 of our guys. I got 3 of them ready, so we can do some stat comparisons here. But Pharaoh Seed evolves into Ferrothorn, another one I'm considering for the tournaments. I thought I'd show you the giant form of the seed, though, before we never see it again. Man, that Ferrothorn's pretty big. Look at this thing. Okay, here we go. Vibrava is going to evolve into Flygon. A third one I got ready here for the tournament that we might consider. Oh yeah. Dragon Claw. The user slashes the target with huge sharp claws. Look at this guy's moveset. Like, it's pretty good. He's got Earthquake, Rock Slide, Crunch. This is 80. If this is not a priority move, I want to replace it. Okay, I'll have to look that up. I might bring it back with Move Tutor later, or Move Relearner. But let's check out our dudes. So these are the 3. Metagross. Let's look at the stats here. 157 HP. This is the stat guy. That's like a legendary. 138 attack, 131 defense, 87 special attack, doesn't matter. 99 special defense, 118 speed, because we went for the jolly. So pretty much all the stats we care about, all 5 of them are going to be over 100 with him. Same with this guy, actually. So we don't care about speed or special attack. So he's going to be 155, 129, 126, 126. So he's pretty bulky as well. Actually, he's not that far off from Metagross. Actually, his special defense is higher. Because I think I EV trained that, if I remember right. Uh-huh. Everything else is pretty comparable. Attack and defense are just a little bit lower between Ferrothorn compared to Metagross. Okay. And Flygon, he's kind of a decent HP, high attack, high speed. Everything else is kind of on the lower side, though. But not bad either. Alright, so I think all 3 of these would make excellent starters to our team. Like the Pokemon that lead the battle. These are the guys we want. But I think we have to pick 1 out of the 3. Like, we don't want to have a Ferrothorn and a Metagross on our team, for example. Because Metagross is weak to fire. If he dies against the fire Pokemon, and we switch into Ferrothorn, Ferrothorn's just going to die to that same fire Pokemon. So we need to have, like, Pokemon that can cover each other's weaknesses and not like stack our team with steel Pokemon that are weak to fire, you know, even though I love steel Pokemon. So we got to pick one of these 3, probably. Flygon's a good choice for a lead because he's got a wide range of moves. And he can learn a move called U-turn, which allows him to attack and switch into another Pokemon. And since he has high speed, he can probably get the U-turn off before he takes a hit, and then switch into something that he's weak against, would be the idea. Ferrothorn and Metagross, they both can learn a move called Stealth Rocks. The user lays a trap of levitating stones around the opposing team. The trap hurts opposing Pokemon that switch into battle. Anytime our opponent switches into battle with the Pokemon, he loses a little bit of health. And the main weakness these 2 guys have is fire. So fire's weakness is rock. So it kind of counters our counter. If we lay this down, Stealth Rocks, it's just a good move in general, but any fire Pokemon we're against will take extra damage from it too. Like a Charizard will lose half his health when he switches into battle if Stealth Rocks are up. So it's a big deal. The question is, like, how are we going to pick these? I'm not going to say which one I'm going to pick. But I think a big deal is going to be the Mega Evolve. Do we want to Mega Evolve on Metagross? Or do we want to use it on another Pokemon? Let's see how this changes his stats. And this will also help us determine if we want to use Flygon. Because, like, if we start battle with Flygon and we're up against the Metagross, we can probably just Earthquake him to kill him. Unless he outspeeds us. Let's see if our Metagross outspeeds... Oh, yeah, he does. 158 versus 123. So if we try to Earthquake a Metagross, Flygon's dead, probably. He won't make it in time. What happened to his stats? They went crazy, didn't they? 158. He's like up in the 150s now. I figured out the problem, by the way. Our Flygon has 0 speed IVs. So as low as possible, and also we could put Jolly Nature on him, and then he could probably outspeed most Metagrosses that are Mega Evolved, I think. Yeah, so he's still viable. We just would have to train a new one up. And we could probably even use him on a team with Metagross or Ferrothorn, but between Metagross and Ferrothorn, we have to choose, I feel. So if we want to Mega Evolve Metagross, we go with him. If we want to save the Mega Evolve for someone else, we go with Ferrothorn. So let's look at some other options here. We have... These are all our Mega Stones we've collected so far. These ones up here I don't think are very good, but I could be wrong. These 4 we can't use because the Pokemon are too high level for the tournament. So it's really down to these ones. The Blaziken's like a fire sweeper. That could be pretty crazy. This one I don't think many people would expect. He's like a super defensive steel type. And his weaknesses get covered when he Mega Evolves pretty well. So he could be good. Yeah, there's a couple options here. But I wanted to try out the one everyone's been talking about. The cheaty one. Kangaskhan. I do have the Mega Evolve for that. A lot of people are looking for it. Level 85. I don't know how he's going to do against this guy because he's only 50. And it's a wild one I haven't trained yet. But let's try Mega Evolve. So the gimmick with Mega Evolved Kangaskhan is he can attack twice. It attacks with full power, and then the baby attacks with half power, apparently. But if we do a move like Bites, which I think has a 20% chance of flinching, that triggers twice. So we're very likely to flinch somebody. Use Bites, super effective, critical hit, super effective. Yeah, so it hit twice. We didn't get the flinch off, though. Let's try again. Bite. Oh, we killed it? No, not yet. Oh, yeah, we did. Never mind. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's try some more. I want to see if the flinch will trigger. Bite. No. Oh, and he's dead. Okay. So it's not like it triggers every time, even with 220% rolls. I might have to test that out a bit more. But he's got a few moves that could benefit from a double hit. So this is just a level 51 I caught in the wild. So it's 5 levels higher than the tournament, but it should give us an idea of what the stats are going to be like. So after it Mega Evolves, it's not EV trained or anything. It's got a bad nature and all that stuff. So if we actually try to get a good one, it'll probably be around the same level here, maybe even higher. We got 168 HP, 135, 106. It's pretty tanky as well. 117, 105 speed, so it's not the slowest thing in the world either. So that's kind of the general strategy to how we're gonna pick our team here, guys. We might not even pick one of those 3. Like, I do have some other ideas in mind, but basically we want to figure out what Megastone we're gonna use, and then that'll probably help us figure out what starter we're gonna actually use. If I get a Mega Swampert or a Mega Charizard, my plans will probably change quite a bit before the tournament comes up. But let's assume we go with and Flygon. Like I said, we probably don't need to not use them if we pick Ferrothorn or Metagross. It's mainly between the two, I think. So let's assume we pick Ferrothorn or Metagross. We start the battle, we Stealth Rocks, then they switch into a Fire type. The turn that we Stealth Rock, so they won't take much damage from it that turn. But then we got to switch into something that can take a hit from a Fire type, right? So we need a Water type on our team if we go with either of those two. I think it's really important. And currently, our only choices for Water type that we have are Lapras, Swampert, and what else do we have? Gyarados. We have a Gyarados. But I want more options available. Oh, there we go. So let's do some fishing. Like Seadra, for example. I think that evolves into Kingdra, which is actually a decent Pokemon. He's pretty good. So that's the one option. We got Tentacruels in the sea here. We got some Starmies. Those could be good. The one that Nebris used, what was it? Cloyster? I want some more options available. And I just actually want to do some fishing in case I can get a Dratini or something. We captured a Corphish. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is. It's probably terrible, but we have that as an option now. Oh, right click, not left click. This is a 2-star. Crawdont. Some kind of crab, isn't it? I know my seafood. Oh, it's a 3. Oh, we got a blue shard. Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. So if you collect 10 of these, you can summon a legendary. Oh, it's the Whalmer. Alright, you guys keep telling me I need to breed a ginormous whale lord. It's gonna happen now. We got the Whalmer. Okay, okay, you know what? This might be a good Pokemon. He's giving us a hard time. He killed our Gallade. So that's a good sign. He might be a fighter. And he broke 2 Pokeballs already. Wow, what is this thing? We got to get this guy. Okay, we got him. Now we got to heal up. He wrecked us. Oh, it's a Starmie. Nice. Yeah, we want to get to this guy. This could be a really good one. What do you do? Recover? Let's go for Netball. A Clamperl. Is that Cloyster? I don't even know. But we're going to get him because it's a new one we don't have. A Huntail. Man, there's so many fish. Oh, look at that thing in the water. That's cool. It's like an eel or something, right? I'm gonna have to look this guy up. He's got baton pass. Wait a minute, that could be some fun shenanigans. Uh-huh. 3. Enchanted book, what do we get? Oh, I got mending! I think this may be the freakiest Pokemon in the game. Have you seen this thing? Alright, so I decided let's try to do some fishing in the swamp. And on the way here, I actually found some U-turn TMs for sale. So we got some U-turns. If we want to go with Flygon, we have that option ready for us. But we're going to try to do some fishing in the swamp and just see if we catch some different stuff. I know it's possible. You can get an Ash Greninja in the swamp. It's just extremely rare. How amazing would it have been if we got it there? We didn't. Probably won't get it. But that's another option for the tournament. I think, talking to some of the people, I think some of them are going to be bringing that. Which is one of the reasons why I'm choosing Ferrothorn, possibly. Because I think you can kind of counter it, but maybe not. You pretty much can't counter Ash Greninja, can you? It's like they're dancing. Look at them go. It's a Greninja. I don't think it's an Ash Greninja, though. That's a Latias. A Latias has spawned. I'm going to wander just a little bit over here. Please don't despawn on us. We want to heal up our Shedinja. I'm going to use this lull inactivity to do some exploring. Oh, no. That means the server's going to get really laggy. It's fine. Yep, this is why we never turn the camera, guys. Never turn the camera. Nothing good can happen from it. Oh, wait, I think we got him. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Or we're glitched out. I think we're glitched out. Uh-oh. Oh, it's because Neverus is exploring, isn't it? He's lagging out the server, and now I can't get my legendary. Yeah, me. Oh, and we're at... Oh, Neverus! Okay, we're gonna heal here. Okay, I gotta yell at Neverus to stop exploring because he let me out. Oh, is he still here? He's still here. Oh! Come on, Latias. Come on. This guy's brutal. Oh, we got him! Yay! That took a really long time. A really long time. That was probably 30 or 40 Pokeballs. I think a full night. Maybe a bit longer. Alright, so let's take a quick peek here. Looked like a pretty big one, actually. Oh, it's only ordinary. Okay, we got the Timid Nature that I wanted. Dragon Pulse, Zen Headbutt, Dragon Breath, Psywave. And what's his special ability? It's just a Levitate. So that protects him from like Earthquake and ground moves. Cool. We got our very first Jet Fighter kind of guy. I don't have the Mega Stone for him, unfortunately. But there's Latias and then there's Latios. They're like a couple or something. I don't know. So we got a couple cool things to check out here. I caught, I think, 5 Greninjas or whatever at the swamp there, and then I kind of gave up. I didn't get any Ash Greninjas. Something I'll probably have to spend a lot of time on if I want to try to get one. So I'm not sure I'm that desperate. But we caught some cool water Pokemon here. We went back to the ocean, and like I thought I caught them all pretty much here, but then I started getting some weird ones, some rare ones, such as Dratini, which is from Gen 1. It's like the pseudo-legendary from Gen 1. Pretty much every gen of Pokemon has a pseudo-legendary, which is like a really tanky, really strong Pokemon with stats similar to a legendary, but you can find it out in the wild. We got this guy. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Then we have this one, which again, very strange looking. I like the design of it though. It's cool. We got the water Eevee or whatever, the Porygon, and this didn't come from the ocean. This was from a few days ago. I just logged on real quick to do something, and like I wasn't ready to record or anything. I was just going to hop on for 15 minutes. And this guy spawned in the taiga biome. It's a legendary. It's actually one I was interested in. It's a steel fighting type, and I love steel Pokemon. That's a cool combination. And it has Nebrus's favorite ability, Justified. Uh-huh. So that's cool. I think you can ride this one too, yeah. Pygmy size, it's a small one. Look what I just fished up here. Oh, that's so cool. So I guess this might be a good spot for these guys. I've been going to some different biomes to try the fishing out. I've been trying out all 3 different rods to see if we catch anything different with them. Right before I caught this guy, I caught another Dratini as well. So this might be a good spot for them in the forest biome, I'm thinking. But I don't know what's a good nature for him. Maybe adamant is what it might look like. We're going to try something here. So we can kill this Dragonite, and we got a 50% chance of getting an orb, I think, for summoning the Gen 1 legendary birds. But we can also try steal it, so we don't have to kill this guy. Are you ready for this? I'm going to remove the bottle. Prison bottle's coming off Hoopa. Ta-da! I got to... Well, that didn't work. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just glitched out. Like, when I try to retrieve him, it throws the Pokeball again. Like, it doesn't know what to do. It's fine. This will work even if we don't get to the evolve form. What I want on this guy is the Magician ability, which allows him to steal a held item. So we might be able to steal the orb if we do an attack, a physical attack. Does he have any even? Astonish? Is that physical? Uh-huh. Maybe not. Well, Hoopa's dead. Okay, I tell you what. We're just going to kill this guy. I don't think we got anything there. We can evolve Dratini into the fully evolved form here anyways, so I would rather try to get the orb. And we got it. Oh, yeah. Awesome. That is so cool. So what we got to do with this thing, I think we got to have it equipped in our inventory somewhere, and then like we start killing things, and then it fills up with life power. I forget how many it is. Is it 300 or something? This Sea King. Come on. You're embarrassing me. Okay. So we do that. Oh no, it still says the same stuff. Do I have to right-click it or something? No? No, I'm an idiot. Okay, I got it figured out. I looked it up. We got to combine this orb with either a Firestone if we want to summon Moltres, a Thunderstone for Zapdos, or a Water Stone, which I don't have, for Articuno. And I think we'll go for Zapdos, right? Because I think a lot of people say he's the better one to get. And we don't really have any good good Thunder or Lightning Pokemon right now, I feel. So Orb of Static Souls, except for Ampharos. Ampharos is decent, I guess. Okay, now let's try this out. So it starts out completely empty. You see that Centrant over there? Thinks he owns the neighborhood? We'll show him. Okay, come on. I can't hit anything. It's a real skill to throw the Pokeball out properly and hit another Pokemon, and I still struggle so much with it. Okay. And now we killed one mob, so it says 374 out of 375. So we got one soul in there, I guess. And basically we got to kill 375 Pokemobs to fill it up, and then we can summon this guy somehow. I think we need to go to an altar to do it, which we'll probably do in another episode. So I did actually get a couple more kind of weird ocean critters. It's a rockfish. I got like a ghost jellyfish thing and some other stuff. And you might have saw I had a spirit tomb in my inventory at the start of the episode. This is actually the guy I wanted to bring in the last tournament because it's a ghost type. But you know, I could not find one. I've been in this mesa for a few weeks now, and I just finally found one. I think they're extremely rare, so I'm happy to get one finally. But it's a little too late. Unless we bring him in this tournament. I don't know. He has decent stats, actually. He looks pretty good. So I've started doing some IV breeding. I'm not going to get into super detail in it here we might talk about it more in a future episode of the method to doing it. Right now, I'm still trying to figure it out. But there is a chance in 2 of these eggs we might have a perfect IV Megacarp. A slim chance. We got to fly around for a bit. We'll see what happens when they hatch. First one hatched. Second one hatched. All right, here we go. We're gonna check them. IVs. 4. Oh, we're missing special defense again. It keeps bouncing around. I can't get that final 31. Oh, and this guy's no good either. What are their sizes? I'm also trying to get ginormous, and they're going the wrong way. They went to the smallest possible. Pygmy, unfortunately. This is a small one. Okay. No, we gotta keep trying. It's actually not that difficult of a thing to do, it seems. And once you have like a male perfect IV Pokemon, you can pretty much get any Pokemon to have at least 5 of the IVs you want with very little effort, it seems. So I think it's worth doing. We won't get perfect IVs for the tournament though. It's gonna take too long, I think. But maybe 1 Pokemon we could perfect. Maybe 2 if we get it done quickly enough. But not all 4. Started breeding Aeron as well, in case we want to bring him, the Mega Evolve. And where is he? We got 1 ginormous already. He's huge. A huge little guy. I love the design on him. Those eyes. They kind of remind me of panda eyes. Ouch. I got knocked off the ghost tower. I was just looking at this guy's moves, and he actually starts with some crazy ones. He's got Iron Head, Earthquake, and Rock Slide right off the bat. Oh yeah, this is something I haven't really covered too well on the server yet, but there are some shops that have popped up in town here. If you guys haven't seen them yet. There's a shop here that sells Pokeballs. Well, they used to. Looks like they're mostly sold out and haven't restocked. But you can either trade iron or Pokedollars, which we sorely need. I just spent a bunch again. I'm down to 12,000. I'm not making money. I'm losing money as time passes here. So you can do that. There's a TM shop popping up soon. But I saw there's an item here at Tilted's shop. This is my favorite shop. I've bought so many things from here already. There's a lot of like random stuff you might need, like super rods, blocks, ores, and you can either pay with Pokedollars or with iron and aluminum. Iron or aluminum, your choice. Some Porygon parts, those might be good to get. I still haven't got those. That might be a fun thing to do to finish up the episode, actually. Just got the Evolver items here. Like if I need a Water Stone, I can just come here and grab one of those. If we want to go for Articuno, if we get another orb. TM's for sale as well. But the main item I wanted to get to try out a possibly ultimate strategy is the Rocky Helmets. Okay, so let's... maybe we'll put this on this guy just so we can get an idea of what it actually does. Okay, so we're just gonna growl. He did Fury Swipes. Notice his HP dropped though. So Centrant was hurt by Adamant's Rocky Helmets, and he lost a little bit of health from that. On the wiki page it said 1/6 of their health is supposed to be lost, but that doesn't look like 1/6 to me. Huh. Anyways, the idea is, what if we want to be really trolly and we bring Shedinja to the tournament again? We'd have to get a level 45 one though, because I overleveled this guy. But we get Shedinja. He's immune to 13 out of the 18 types of damage. So we were using him last tournament to tank hits, basically. We switch into him. He takes no damage from the attack, and then he's like free to attack back. So he kind of gains an extra turn doing that. But what if we take it to the next level and give him a Rocky Helmet? So if he takes an attack, he might damage the guy's back as well. But I'm not sure if it actually works. Let's see how the game mechanics treat this. Let's go for a heal block. Okay, use quick attack. Oh, did it not work? So Sentient used quick attack, so that's a normal physical move, which should trigger the Rocky Helmets. Wonder Guard prevented the attack. Oh, I guess it doesn't... Okay, so if you're immune to a damage type, it looks like any secondary effects don't trigger. Or at least from items, which is interesting. So he's immune to the attack, but the helmet doesn't do anything after that. It's like the attack doesn't even happen. Instead of taking 0 damage, it's like it doesn't even happen. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Okay, so that's not gonna work. It was an idea. It could have been really good. All right, guys. So to finish up the episode here for today, let's try put together a Porygon. So the way that works is you get these pieces from making machines. It's a random chance, very low. So far I've collected a head and 2 body parts, but I saw Tilted had a tail for sale. So all we would need is the feet or foot or whatever it is. I don't know. It's a weird thing. So basically, I keep leaving these PCs behind. I keep losing them. So it's good to have a few extra. And basically, each one of these we craft, we have a chance of getting a Porygon part. I think. Nothing. 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 Give me one at least. Give me the feet. We got nothing. It's a low chance. It's a very low chance. Okay. Okay, I smashed down pretty much the last of my aluminum here into plates, so we get 6 more chances of getting the feet here. We pretty much need the feet. Okay, that was lucky. That was pretty lucky. Oh, and we got the tail. Okay, so we don't even need to buy anything from our shop. Although, there are 3 versions of this guy, so if we want to get all 3, we're probably going to have to. So the way this works now, like it's actually not a bad deal to buy that from her shop because like you saw how hard it is to get them. How much aluminum you waste. Although I got lots of PCs now if we need them. So apparently we got to get ready for combat here. I saved 16 in case we need to buy them. What are we doing here? What am I planning? So right now I got adamants. That is attack and special attack. We don't really want to attack for Porygon, I don't think. I think we want defense. I think he's like a tank. Let's go for calm is special defense up. Yeah, that's actually probably good, actually. Actually. All right, that's good. Let's grab our other 2 parts. So it's just 4 parts total. Head, body, tail, feet. Right? And what we do... Let's try to catch him in a cool Pokeball, too. We got all these weird Pokeballs here. Luxury ball him. We can try for... Ooh, a Lure Ball looks cool, too. Okay. Oh, Xerneas. That's not nearby here. So I think once we put in the thing here... actually, it might be like this. I think it's like this. Put the feet there. We summon him. Oh, and here he is. That's the original Porygon from Gen 1. Oh, wow, he's a derpy guy. He like walks upside down and stuff, too. I like him. Okay. Let's get ready for battle here. No. Okay, it's not going to be a moon ball. We're out of them. Lure Ball looks cool as well. Three, 4. This is it. Nice. Okay, we caught him in the Lure Ball. We should get an achievement for this, too. Bait taken. Okay, I grabbed the wrong disc, I think. So we got to use this one and then trade, I think. Looking at his stats, though, we did get the call nature. It's a giant. His stats are terrible, though. We'll never use them like this. But I think after you trade them, they get actually pretty decent. But there's 3 forms. Like the second form is defense form. Third form is more of an attack form. So we'll keep him at his second form because he's kind of hard to get. And once he gets his third form, we can't go back. There he is. He's like one of those drinking birds. It's so cool. Hopefully he keeps his giant nature and everything. I think he should. All right. He like bobs too. I like it. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Aha, so is he still calm? He's still calm. Look how much his stats went up from doing that, though. It just kind of occurred to me, like, for our collection, if we want to get an enormous Porygon, it's going to take so much aluminum, so many attempts, before we finally get that 1 in 20 enormous. Because I'm not sure you can actually breed these guys. I'll have to look that up. Maybe you can with the Ditto. But they're like a weird Pokemon, so you might not be able to. It's going to be expensive. I'm going to have to raid Tilted Shop for everything. We did get 2 new shinies this episode as well, kind of when I wasn't recording. So that's cool. Maybe next episode, if it's not the tournament, we'll focus on leveling up some of our shinies, because we got quite a few. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you have any tips or tricks for the tournament coming up to make me a better Pokemon trainer really quickly, please let me know. But that's going to do it for this episode. So until next time, take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.